This is a demo of the Poodle pedal parts / Hypnodrone Bosstone, the mighty Bosstone. This is a clean sound. Comes from a Squier Jazzmaster, JM's signature series, so the pickups are slightly hotter than normal, so approximately P90s. The amplifier is a Laney 5W Class A tube amp, driving a vintage Marshall cabinet. So that's the clean sound. Let's listen to the Bosstone and see what it can do. First settings is attack at minimum. You can get some really strange octave sounds and self-oscillations from the transistors. Let's try it out. So you can hear the transistors self-oscillating and the octaves ringing through the signals. So that's self-oscillation for you, almost like a ring modulator self-oscillating. If we turn up the attack, the octave sounds blends in and disappears beneath the fuzz signal. Let's try it out. That's the neck pickup on the Jazzmaster, and volume tone is on full. That's with the attack on 10 o'clock. Let's try it a bit louder and harder. So it will feed back quite a bit. I'm sitting quite close to the amp now, so it's feeding back quite easily. So that's everything at 12 o'clock. Let's turn up the attack a bit. Guitar volume at 10, it's quite saturated all the way. The attack knob Doesn't really do that much unless you turn it way down. It's quite a coarse and rough fuzz sound, but still it's very musical. It really sings. Let's try it all the way up. The background isn't too bad, you know. It's quite okay. Lots of sustain, lots of overtones. It's a really musical fuzz. Makes my microphones a bit pick-uppy, but that's okay. It's very garage 60s voiced fuzz, but it's also okay for, you know, shoegaze stuff. The guitar volume. I will now turn it down to 0. Obviously no sound. Turn it up to about 3. Still quite aggressive, but it's almost into overdrive pedal land. Volume at 5 approximately. Still sweet sounding. It's lots of mid-tone in this one. It's not too bassy and lots of sweet mid-tones, almost a woody character of a tone. Trebles, okay, it's not too harsh. My amp is quite trebly, so if it sounds trebly, it's possibly the amp. Second 5, let's turn it up to about 7-ish. Bit more saturated to about 8.5. And yet again up to about 9. so saturated it sounds like it's collapsing on itself. And on 10 it does collapse on itself, but it's still quite defined. It's not the tightest fuzz pedal around, it's quite the loosest definition when you mute it. A bit better if you turn the guitar volume down. I suppose you can use this for, you know, old school hardcore stuff as well. So everything back up to 10, still neck pickup. Lots of sweet, saturated overtones. Sounds very old school fuzz, really. I think the original print PCB layout is from 66 or 67, so it's really voiced for garage, pro punk, early stuff. So I think it sounds better than the tone bender circuits, actually. It's more dynamic, it's more extreme, it's more melodic, musical. So yes, I like it.